The SRO by Mark R. Loveland II. In this town, people get murdered in their sleep. Usually there are some steps leading up to this, and then there are some cleanup steps afterwards. People always wondered why every single morning there was a patrol of garbage trucks, recycling trucks, etc., collecting mini dumpster cans from all over my troubled neighborhood. But first, let me catch you up on some of the tactics used by the crack rape squads these buildings house. Murderers, rapists, thieves, child molesters. People wondered why the rent at these places was so low. Low rent, high turnover, and the turnover is usually an unspoken, quickly forgotten disappearance of some poor, nice, innocuous neighbor in the night. And then those waste disposal trucks in the wee hours. There are coordinated methods of targeting individuals, and usually anyone with access to the CCTV and their hard drives has to be in on it. You know, the building manager, the property owners, night security. Usually the target's schedule will be worked out, and when they aren't around, things in their room will go missing. Mainly prescriptions and any legal or illegal substances, but sometimes curious items a prowler can't help but take. Your key holders for the buildings are vulnerable to compromise and cannot be trusted. This is always a concern. Another trick is to lace or dose substances in the target's room with other drugs such as meth or fentanyl, depending on the desired effect. This can have a number of purposes: tiring someone out, starving them to sleep, etc. I personally had this experience with loose leaf tobacco in my apartment. Lots of gaslighting of tenants, too, by the other tenants who are also members of these rape squads, along with whoever gets snuck into or out of the building that night. Sometimes when a victim gets wise to what's going on, the squad tries to cancel them in the neighborhood, usually by accusing the victim of child molestation or being mentally ill or dangerous or of selling drugs in the area. Also, there's a common use of chemicals, usually injected in the buttocks or leg, so the sleeper of the tag team rape at night is forgotten, and only a mild GHB or Rohypnol or ketamine hangover is noticeable in the morning and can be mistaken for something far less sinister. As far as hygiene goes, these elite rape squads always use condoms or clean up any mess. Like Kendrick Lamar says, they're packs of predators that work in flocks, and yes, there should be a neighborhood watch. They not like us. So much tweak in their brain that each rapist can go all night and service as many victims as necessary in one night. If a plaything gets boring or ceases to be a source of resources or revenue or speaks out against their suspicions, dope them up, and then at night use a Makita cordless circular saw in the work shed in the basement to saw the victim into nice manageable chunks for the garbage cans. And the smell in these buildings is the worst. Corpses. The smell in the halls is like someone mopped shit around everywhere, and the tiny service elevator that goes to the basement often smells of death. The tenants' rooms are equipped with audio bugs and video spy cams and the smoke detectors and lighting fixtures for easy monitoring. The rest of the cameras are in the halls, kitchens, and restrooms, accessible as feeds on a cell phone. Lets the manager, whoever has access to see when people are sleeping or dressing or having sex, etc. This and all the chemo rape and snuff gets recorded, edited, and sold on the dark web for a premium. The organization is planning to make their own operation vertical by installing cremation facilities or those new giant microwave ovens for body disposal. Imagine corpses cooked almost instantly by exploding into thousands of sizzling pieces. You don't believe me? Put an uncooked egg in a microwave for 3 minutes and 33 seconds. You'll see. The microwaves are even have a self-cleaning feature these days. The Wi-Fi in these buildings is terrible. DNS tunneling, hacking, and remote access to tenants' phones and computers. Victims get their identities stolen or defrauded from. Incriminating evidence is placed in their system storage, and on and on. Once snared into residing at one of these old renovated hotels, aka chop shops, escape is difficult at best, and it often leads to a terminal situation.